Okay, so we're going to look at surds. Okay, this would be your paper 1 on calculator. Okay, so make sure you know how to do simplifying surds, and always try to simplify surds in the question before you even start the question. Always simplify it. It makes much more sense. So we got in here, we got the root 18. That could be simplified. Root 18 is basically what, root 9 times root 2. You know that root 9 is a 3, so it's basically 3 root 2. Okay, so that's 3 root 2. Multiply it here. 5 times as root 4, and also the root 8, you can simplify the root 8, can't you? So the root 8 is basically root 4 times root 2. Root 4 is 2, so that's 2 root 2. So root 5 times that. So when you multiply here, the number in the front, there's no number, so it's just 1 times what is this, 2, which makes it 2 root 10, plus we multiply 1 times 3 is 3 root 10 root multiply root 5 times root 2 is root 10. This can be added together. 2 root 10 and 3 root 10 is 5 root 10. Find the value of a. You have to say a is fine. It looks exactly like that. Okay. Next one. Root 12 can be simplified. Yes, root 12 is what? Root 4 times root 3. Root 4 is 2, so that's 2 root 3. We got a root 3, technically 1 root 3 that is, plus 2 root 3, that makes it 3 root 3. It's written in that form. It doesn't tell you to find it, so just write it in that form and you'll be fine. 1 over root 3 to the power 7. You write it 7 times. 1 over root 3 times 1 over root 3. 1 over root 3. 1 over root 3. 1 over root 3. How many? That's 5. That's 6 times. And that's 7 times. Okay, root 3. Yeah. On the numerator is all 1 times 1 times 1 is 1 over. Root 3 is root 9, which is a 3. Root 3, root 9, which is a 3. That's also a 3. 3 times 3 is 9. 9 times 3 is 27. 27 times root 3. 27 root 3. But you still have to rationalize this. So what is the square root on the bottom? Is root 3. Times it by root 3 to rationalize it. 1 times root 3 is 1 root 3, but we just write root 3. Looks nicer. This is 27. Doesn't get multiplied. Root 3 is root 9. Root 9 simplified is 3. 27 times 3 is 81. So this is basically root 3 over 81. Okay. It just says express. Okay, if you look at it, it says express in terms of that. Yeah, it looks like that, no problem. It doesn't tell you to find. For example, in here it says find value of a, so we have to kind of find it and then write it. If it says express, don't worry about it. Just write it in that form and you'll be fine. Okay. Express in the form of that. Okay. So if you look at this one. So if you're looking at this one, so let's say that's 8 over root 5 minus 1. You times it by the denominator, but remember, change the middle sign. Whatever that middle sign is, change it. Root 5 add 1, root 5 add 1. Here and here, here and here. What does it give you? A root 5 plus 8 over, so here and here, here and here. Root 25 plus 1, root 5 times 1 is 1 root 5. Minus 1 times root 5 is minus 1 root 5. Minus 1 times plus 1 is minus 1. But always remember, the middle two will cancel. Root 25 is 5. We can't do more than that. 8 root 5 on the top plus 8 over 5 take away 1 is 4. The 4 can divide what? The 4 can divide the 8 to make it 2, and the 4 also can divide that 8 to make it 2 as well. Okay, it has to divide at the same times. So like, for example, remember, it's not, so it's like the number here is 884. What number you can divide it by? You can divide it by 4s. That's 2, 2, 1. That's basically 2 root 5 over, so 2 root 5 plus 2 over 1. Over 1 you don't put in, and that's your final answer. Okay, for that question. On the second one, look at the second part on it. Rationalize this denominator, so times it by 4 plus root 11. Times it by 4 plus root 11. Remember, change the middle sign on the denominator. If you multiply, that's 4 plus 4 root 11 over 4 times 4 is 16 plus 4 root 11 minus 4 root 11 minus root 121 minus 121, And if you do that, is there anything we can do on the top? No. But remember, this and this will cancel. Root 121 is 11, remember. 4 plus 4 root 11 on the top over 16 minus 11, which is 5. Am I allowed to divide these numbers by anything? No, really, no. That will be your finalized answer. Okay. However, if you notice it says root a plus b, but we just go in the form of 2 root 5 plus 2. That's just 8 root 5 plus 8. 5 is 5, take 1 is 4. No. In that question, it should have they should have told you something like, or it should have been written as I don't know, something c root a plus b, because otherwise it wouldn't match up to this. Okay. Anyways, next one. How to do this one? Okay, write it in the form of that and that. Okay, sure, why not? Times it by, remember, root 3 plus 1, root 3 plus 1. That will make it 2 root 9. Root 3 is 9 plus 2 times 1 is 2 root 3 over the denominator root 9 plus 1 root 3 minus root 3 minus 1. So root 9 plus 1 root 3 minus 1 root 3 minus 1. There you go. That will give you root 9 is root 9 is 3. 2 times 3 is 6. Root 9 is 3. That and that cancel, remember. So it's 6 plus 2 root 3 over 3 minus 1, which makes it 2. And these numbers can be divided by 2. That makes it 3. 1. 1. Over 1, you don't need to put it anyways. It's fine. 3 plus 1 root 3. No one write 1 root 3. We just write 1 root 3. There you go. It looks like that, isn't it? Okay. Okay, next one. Rationalize. Okay, that's an easy one to rationalize. Times by square root of 11. Just denominator, multiply it. 22 root 11 over root 11 is root 121, which is basically 11. This 11 can divide the 22 to make it 1 here, 2. So that's 2 root 11 over 1, but we don't write the 1 over 1. It's fine. So 2 root 11. Next one. How to rationalize this? Times it by 2 root 3, add 1, 2 root 3, add 1. Okay, change the middle sign, isn't it? Always. Here and here. That will give you 2 root 9 plus 1 root 3. We don't write 1 root 3, just write root 3 is better. Looks nice. In the denominator, this and this, that makes it 4 root 9 plus this and this. 2 times 1 is 2. 2 root 3. This and this minus 2 root 3. Take away 1. There you go. That and that always cancel. Root 9 is 3. 4, 3 is 12. Root 9 is 3. 2 3s are 6. 6 add root 3 over 12 take away 1, which makes it 11. Anything can be divisible? Not really. No, that would. Okay. Good. Okay. If you remember what I would have said, even before you touch to do the question, always simplify as much as possible. So you know that root 12 can be simplified. Root 12 is what? Root 4 root 3. Root 4 is 2, so basically 2 root 3. Okay, so let's rewrite the question. 8 plus 2 root 3 over 5 plus root 3. Okay, how to rationalize it? 5, not plus root 3 anymore, minus root 3. 5 minus root 3. Yeah, make sure to change the middle sign. Yeah, here and here, here and here. 40 minus 8 root 3. Here and here, here and here. That makes it plus 10 root 3. Minus 2 times technically 1 anyway. That's just 2 root 9 over here and here, here and here. 25 minus 5 root 3 and here plus 5 root 3 minus root 9. Always remember that and that cancels. Yeah, of course. Root 9 is 3. This root 9 is also 3. 3 times 2 is 6. Yeah. So on the top, if you look at it, it's 40 take away 6, which is 34. Minus 8 root 3 plus 10 root 3. That makes it plus 2 root 3. all over 25 take away 3 is 22. And remember, you must simplify it. Look at this. 34, 2 and 22 can be divided by 2. That makes it 17. That makes it 1. That makes it 11. So it's 17. And no one no one write 1 root 3. Just write root 3. Looks nicer. Over. And what number? 11. And that's your final answer. Root 8 can be simplified. Which is what? Root 8 is root 4 root 2. That's basically 2 root 2. So 6 minus 2 root 2 over root 2 minus 1. Rationalize it by doing root 2 add 1, root 2 add 1. If you multiply it, here and here, 6 root 2 plus 6, here and here, minus 2 root 4 minus 2 root 2, then 1 times 5, over, this one is the here and here, root 4 plus 1 root 2, just write root 2 anyways, minus 1 root 2, so just write minus root 2, minus 1. Always remember that cancel. Root 4 makes it 2. And this root 4 is 2. 2 times 2 makes it 4. So if you look at it, 6 root 2, take away 2 root 2 is 4 root 2. 6 take away 4 is plus 2 over 2 take away 1 is 1. No one writes 1, so just on the denominator, just get rid of it. And there you go. That's your answer. Next one. Show that it will be written like that. Okay, root 8 is what? 2 root 2, yeah? Times it by, make sure you simplify it, isn't it? Otherwise it's tricky. 5 minus 2 root 2. 5 minus 2 root 2, and then you multiply it. 15 minus 6 root 2 plus 5 root 2 minus 2 root 4 over 25 minus 10 root 2 plus 10 root 2 minus 4 root 4. Square numbers, root 4 is 2, 4 2 is 8, root 4 is 2, 2 2 is 2 times 2 is 4. That and that always cancel. 15 minus 4 is 11, minus 6 root 2 plus 5 root 2 is minus 1 root 2. Just write minus root 2 because you know it's better. 25 take away 7, 8 is 17. There you go. Looks exactly like that. Okay, next one. Show that it can be written like that. Remember, you must know to simplify them. The root 18 is root 9 times root 2, that's 3 root 2. But remember, 3 root 2 add root 2, that makes it 4 root 2. And 4 root 2, if you square it, is basically 4 root 2 times 4 root 2, isn't it? Yeah. That will make it 16 root 4, which is 2. 16 times 2 makes it 32. So basically what also on the top is 32 over, what do we have? Root 8. Root 8 is root 4 root 2, that's 2 root 2 minus 2 times it by, how to rationalize it, times it by 2 root 2 add 2, 2 root 2 add 2, that makes it 64 root 2 plus 64 over 4 root 4 plus 4 root 2 minus 4 root 2 minus 4. That and that cancels. Root 4 is 2. That makes it 8. 64 root 2 plus 64 over 8 take away 4. That makes it 4. And which one do we divide? 64. 4 divided by 4 is 1. 16. That's 16 root 2 plus 16 over 1. You don't need to write over 1. And then they took something common. Okay, take the what is common? Number 16 common. What do you get? Root 2 plus 1. Looks similar. It's fine. Okay. Question number 10. Now, root 180. That should be simplified. Remember, root 180. What square numbers? Root 36 times root 5. Root 36 is 6. That's basically 6 root 5. Take away 2 root 5 is 4 root 5 over 5 root 5 minus 5. How to rationalize it? Times it by 5 root 5 at 5. 5 root 5 at 5. And you multiply it here. What's that? 20 root 25 plus 20 root 5 over here and here 25 root 25 plus here and here 25 root 5 minus 25 root 5 minus 25. Always remember that cancels. That's 5 times 20 is 100. Same thing, 5 times 25, that's 125. So on the top you get 100 plus 20 root 5 over 125 take away 25 is 100. And these numbers can be divided by what? 100, 20 and 100 can be divided by 20s. That makes it 5, that makes it 1, that makes it 5. That gives you 5 plus 1 root 5, just write root 5 over 5. But if you noticed it, they wrote it as a whole number. So the reason for that is they kind of went 5 divide 5 plus root 5 over 5. You know what 5 divide 5 is? 1 plus root 5 over 5, and they just decided to write like that. Okay, simple. Okay, question number 11. If you look at question 11, okay, what you could tell is the denominator is you can't rationalize straight away. It's a square of something. Okay, so we will sort that out. 3 minus root 2 times it by 3 minus root 2. I'm just doing the denominator. That will give you 9 minus 3 root 2 minus 3 root 2 plus root 4. Okay, that root 4 is 2. 9 at 2, remember none of the middle cancel because it's not the different opposite sign, it's just a square. They just decided to do a square for us. 9 at 2 is 11 minus 6 root 2. So the question will be rewritten 1 plus root 2 over 11 minus 6 root 2. Then you rationalize it, times it by 11 add 6 root 2, 11 add 6 root 2, and then we'll do it. Okay, here and here, here and here, that's 11 plus 6 root 2, here and here, here and here, plus 11 root 2 plus 6 root 4 over here and here, here and here, 121 plus 66 root 2 here, here, minus 66 root 2 minus 36 root 4. Okay, this and this cancel. Root 4 is 2, 36 times 2 is 72. Root 4 is 2, 6 times 2 is 12. So what do we have? 11 at 12, which is 23, plus 6 at 11, which makes it what? 17 root 2 over what do we have? 121 take away 72. 121 take away 72. What's that going to give you? That will give you what? 28 at, that is 28 add 21 is 49. Is that okay? Sometimes, because sometimes you have to realize it says, it doesn't say ABC is an integer, so ABC might not be an integer to deal with anyways. Okay, if you're unsure, you can just type it through a calculator just to see if things works. Yeah, the ABC are not integers, so just rewrite it. What is it? 23 over 49 plus 17 root 2 over 49, and then they want what? A and B. A is what number? A is that number 23 over 49. B is in front of the root 2. B is 17 over 49. Okay, because they said find it, so you got to find it. If they said write the form, then you're okay. Let's just find the this one. Nice. So you have to do it separately. 3 root 3 over 4 minus root 3, rationalize it, times it by 4 add root 3, 4 add root 3, which will makes it 12 root 3 plus 3 root 9, there you go, over 16 plus 4 root 3 minus 4 root 3 minus root 9. So 16 plus 4 root 3 minus 4 root 3 minus root 9. That and that cancel. Root 9 is 3. Root 9 is 3. 3 times 3 is 9. What do we have on the top? We got 12 root 3 plus 9 over 16 minus 3. That's just 13. Next one. You got to do this separately. 2 over root 3 times by root 3 over times by root 3, which is 2 root 3 over root 3 is root 9, which is just a 3. 2 root 3 over 3. And what they're doing, they're just subtracting it. Okay, let's subtract it. 12 root 3 plus 9 over 13. Take away 2 root 3 over 3. Okay. And you need to make the denominator same. So times here everything by 13. Times it by 13. In here, make sure I put a bracket around it. It looks better. Times it by 3. That times 3. 36 root 3 plus 27 minus 26 root 3 all over, so that's by 3, 39. In here 36 root 3 take away 26 root 3, which can take away, isn't it? Because root 3 is take away easily. 10 root 3 plus 27 over 39. Okay. Can they be divided by anything? No. The 10, 27, 39, they can't be divided by that. Okay. Show that this can be written as 2 minus root 2. Okay, very simple. So what you do is you take the denominator, which is this one, and then you rewrite it. 1 means 1 over 1 plus 1 over root 2. How to make it here? Times it by root 2, times it by root 2. But this one technically times by 1, but it's not going to make much of a difference anyways. That's it will give you root 2 plus 1 over root 2. Then what do we have here? Look, we got 1 over 1 divided by whatever this guy is. So, which is that? What? Root 2 plus 1 over root 2. So, this one was here. Okay, 1 over 1. So, 1 over 1 times it by root 2 over root 2 plus 1, because you do divide changes into times and then second fraction swaps. Multiply it. Root 2 over, well, basically root 2 plus 1. Rationalize it, times it by root 2 minus 1, times it by root 2 minus 1. That will give you here root 4 minus 1 root 2 is basically root 2 over root 4 minus root 2 plus root 2 minus 1 minus root 4 minus, sorry, minus root minus 1 root 2 plus 1 root 2 minus 1. There you go. That and that cancel. Root 4 is 2, root 4 is 2. That's basically 2 minus root 2 over 2 minus 1 is 1, but you know, you don't need to write it, it's just 2 minus root 2. Okay, second one. Okay, similar, very, very similar. You take the denominator and do it. So 1 over root 3 plus root 3 means root 3 over 1. How to make the same and add it? Times it by root 3, times it by root 3. This one is times it by 1, times it by 1. It's technically the same anyways. 1 plus root 3 times root 3 is root 9 over root 3, which is, that's a 3. 1 and 3 is 4 over root 3. Is it okay? This one. We got a 4 here. 4 means what? 4 divided by 1. Divided by, because we have divide, by this guy. What is this guy is? 4 over root 3. That's what we have, isn't it? That one. But 4 over 1, now times it by root 3 over 4. 4 and 4 can cancel. What do you get? Root 3 over 1, which is basically root 3. Okay, doesn't need to be rationalized or anything. Okay. I think the last question now. Area of a rectangle is that width, find the width of the rectangle, right? What would be the width? Area divided by the length, isn't it? Root 7 plus 1, that will give you the width. Rationalize it, times it by root 7 minus 1, times it by root 7 minus 1, that will give you 18 root 7 minus 18 over root 49, yeah, minus root 7 plus root 7 minus 1. That and that cancel. Root 49 is 7. 18 root 7 minus 18 over 7 minus 1 is 6. You got to divide it. 18, 18, 6. They can be divided by 6. Makes it 1, 3, 3. 3 root 7 minus 3. And that would do. That's your final answer. Okay. It says give your answer in the form. It doesn't say find it. Okay. If you wanted to find it, let's just if you wanted to find it, I would just write underneath it a root b plus c. So a is underneath it is 3, b is root 7, c is not 3, minus 3. Easy. If you wanted to find it. Good.